What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Wiley Show. Listen, we have some good news. We have some good news, and I need y'all support. We just let me log back in. Give me a second. We just checked our grades on our school, and we have an A minus. We have a minus. When y'all don't see me up on this platform, I'm in school turning assignments because I want to graduate next year. I want to graduate next year. That's what I want to do. I want to graduate next year. And so if everything stayed to plan, we graduate next year in June for our bachelor's. So I've been in there just doing work. Okay? Put a W in the chat. Put a W in the chat. And I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? Put a W in the chat. So I'm happy. Let me just check. Okay, it's A minus. So I just been putting in the work. And because I said once I leave here and move to my own spot, I want to have that degree. And I want that degree on my wall. And I don't know. I do know my next step will be law school, and that'll be like more work, more work. I know that'll be my next step, but I want to complete this and get my undergrad in criminal justice. My goal is to work in criminal justice, but if I but that's my goal and stuff like that. That's my goal and stuff like that. But just to be an attorney, so I want to go to law school and stuff like that. So I'm just honest. So I'll be reading, doing my work, and again, so you don't see me online. I'm working. I'm doing stuff to complete this degree. Can I do that? Can I do that? But while I was minding my own business, and y'all's too, I said, let me go up on this platform. I was over there with all about the tea. I was over there with all about the tea, and I love her. And I was on her show. It was a good show. All About the Trees was on there. I was on there. And there was somebody else on there. Can't think of that brother name. But we put on a good show. And anytime my sister Monica, she calls me to do the show, I'm there. If I'm available, I'm there. I'm going to make time. Because this woman, some of the episodes of my show, we did a show. I don't know if she mind me saying this, but I'm going to say it. We did a show about Larry Reed. I did a show about Larry Reed. And Monica was producing those episodes. And some of the highest rated episodes, Monica was behind the scenes helping me with that show. And I appreciate that she helped me with that show. She helped me put it together and we deliver it. And I want to thank her. And that just an example of the work that she had been doing to help me. So I want to say shout out to All About the Tea. And I'm glad that she back, because being back on these streets is something when you go away and people say all this bad stuff about you and you come back and making a comeback. When I tell you she's going to take over these streets, she's going to take over these streets, because Monica, at a time, she had the internet on fire. When I tell you, good or bad, she had helped so many content creators had joined All About the Tea. They was on there. They joined that show. They have became household names. And if they would have stayed consistent, that show probably could, but I'm going to say probably, it would have been on television. That's how good the show was. And Monica was the brains and the talent behind it. And I want to wish her all the way real with Monica, okay? And so I'm honored that I was over there giving my best. And I had went, and Monica, if you see this, I had watched an old video of me and Monica, and we were talking about the Bill Cosby case. And I was like, oh my gosh, I had the microphone, I had the green screen, the microphone. It was lit. It was lit. It was lit. So I'm happy that she back. And all the people that was saying something, it's the best time to come back. You know what I'm saying? And AT2 still owe Monica an apology. He still owe her an apology. If he come out and apologize and be sincere, then I'd be like, you know, we could go out for a couple of burgers and some French fries. We both big boned it. We can go out for some fries or some crab legs. But you must first apologize for doing a funeral about Monica when you thought she was down and you celebrated that, right? So if you just come on out and apologize for what you said about her, then I could be like, you know, I can sit down and have a crab leg with you. Well, we big boners, so we need fried chicken, baby back ribs, smothered in gravy, and chicken and smoked turkey wings. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being all the way real. Okay? I'm just being all the way real. All right? And so if he just apologized, not to me, because even though he has said, what did he say about me? Because somebody told me that this man said that I'm a product of alcoholism. That's what he said. Allegedly, somebody said he said that. I hear him say that, but it doesn't bother me because I'm like, you know, people gonna talk about you on these streets and stuff like that. And I have thick skin, but I've noticed that in this show that everybody don't have thick skin in this business. I have lost subscribers, you know what I'm saying? Because they didn't have the thick skin and something. That's how I'll be like, let me just be let me just continue to do the show. Let me not bring nobody on unless you strong. And like when we bring back Two Man and Lady, I'm like, are you strong enough to sit side by side? Because when the show take off, can you ride that wave with me? So we got some new people that we're gonna be working with doing Two Man and the Lady. And ladies, if you want to be on Two Man and Lady, just DM me and we can just do the panel and keep women on there because I want two men and I want a lady, all right, on there. And that's the show. We're going to bring that show back. And yes, I have a special guest that I do want to have as the man. So if any ladies want to do it, you know, hit me up. I do some talented ladies out here that I would love to work with. Especially if you're trying to get into the YouTube game, sitting on Two Man and Lady, you will get an audience. I can guarantee you that. And if you stay consistent, then you get more of an audience, right? We all, you know what I'm saying? Then people will go to your channel and see what you're doing. I see you, Queen. You just pick a day. I love you, sister. I love you. Very gifted and talented. And she support this show. And I love you. I love you. Just know that I love you. What about I love all y'all, but I especially love people that really contribute to the show, really have just I love her. I remember I was a couple of weeks ago, I was at the laundromat, she was at the laundromat, we was just talking. I love that where I could just vibe and talk with my viewers. I love that. And I appreciate it. And I don't like to have yes people around me. I like people to be honest and be real and be sincere. Now, I got to share this, and I don't know why I'm going to bring this business up, but I'm going to bring it up. So I want to say to my uncle, to my aunt, it was their anniversary. I think my uncle been preaching since 1992. No, he been pastoring since 1992, I believe. Do I have that right, Paul? I believe about 1992. It was a long time, over 30 years. So I wish I was at his anniversary. I wish I was at his anniversary. And, go to his anniversary, apologize and, apologize to the church. And because I think they deserve of a public apology. But somebody else I heard that was talking and didn't even show up to my grandmother's funeral. Now, it was this this young lady, and I've been knowing her for years. You know, I've been my former best friend, his sister. So she came to church. Looked like she rolled out of bed to come to church. Came to speak at my uncle's thing, and she got up there and said, "Yeah, the reason I went she was talking about my grandmother's funeral. The reason I went at mother's funeral because I was so hurt. I had to turn it off and blah blah blah." They said she got up on there and she started talking for over 30 minutes. Now, what in the world you been over there talking for over 30 minutes? Like, somebody should have sat her down. Ain't no way in the world y'all would have let me get that mic and sing about 4 or 5 songs, and she sounded terrible. Got up there, started singing, sounded a hot mess. Started talking about what she owned, the organization she owned. I said, now wait a minute. Why in the world would you sit here and bring up my grandmother? You didn't go to her funeral, and my grandmother did a lot for that family. She did a lot. My grandma worked so hard with that family. Coming home from that family, she worked like a slave and had a stroke. That's how she worked herself to death. And I'm glad that my grandmother is resting. Now she can rest. Because they worked her down like a slave. Okay? I can say this now because time I moved back. But it's the truth. And I said to myself, I don't want to work like that. I don't want people to abuse my sanctification and my love for church and church people. That's wrong. She was sick that day. Didn't take her medicine, went to work they worked her like a slave, and she had a stroke. And she never recovered. And I'm so glad when people ask how you doing, I say I'm glad because my grandma can finally rest. Going to these people's homes, working like a slave, work yourself down to the grave. And then these people, they don't return they don't return, invest that back. They ain't gonna do that for you. And I've tried to tell my grandmother, but she ain't want to listen. So, now she get her rest. But I know for me, how I am, I'm not gonna let people abuse me. I'm not gonna let people abuse my love for God and misuse it and work me down till I'm sick and dying. I don't want that. You can call me selfish, and Sister Yana said it's not being selfish, it's being self-full. Because you got to put yourself up at the top of the list, and you got to make sure you good. Because even when you're on an airplane, they always tell you before you try to put the oxygen mask on your neighbor, make sure you got the oxygen mask on first. Say amen or say ouch. Make sure you got the oxygen mask on first. Don't let people work you down. And I just I see it. I see the same cycle. Revolve. I said, that ain't love. You abuse yourself. Don't let people, because people will ride you down till they can't ride you no more. And won't go to your funeral and look for who else they can ride on until they can't ride them. And so I learned my lesson. I thank God that I'm in therapy because I have a lot of trauma that I have to work through. So now, sister girl, I don't want to put your business. I ain't going to say your name because we got a big platform. And they're going to Google you. They're going to Google you. So I'm not going to say your name, but I am going to read this post that you wrote. Because somebody sent it to me. And you were talking about your baby daddy. And I want to read it, what you wrote. Because they dragged you in the post. When was Mother's Day? Because somebody give me the date for Mother's Day because you post that on Mother's Day. I hope you didn't delete it. Because I want to read it. I mean, you wrote it. Oh, okay. She wrote this post 2 days ago. This person I grew up with, my former best friend, the one that touched and violated my sister, his sister, wrote this 2 days ago. My mother died in a McDonald's. No, I cannot control what people do around with me. But for me, McDonald's is triggering. So my child father So my child's father to drop the kids off on Mother's Day with McDonald's is beyond me. My real friends and people actually care about me just don't eat McDonald's with or around me. It's called having human decency and common sense. Even if you didn't have the common sense to respect me in that way, I've asked you countless times to please stop bringing it around me, and you choose today out of all days to do it again. It's just malicious at this point. Sorry, not sorry. But if you know this about me, you purposely come around me with some McDonald's. You don't care about me. I cannot wait today. Every man in my life is a disappointment to me. Every single one of them. I don't know why I was dealt these cards, but I do know that something switched in me this Mother's Day. Maybe because it's the first time I've been to my mom's gravesite on Mother's Day, and the wave of emotions I'm feeling is unfair. To all mothers out there, especially the ones being doing it without your mother, we are truly wonderful women because I wonder how we do it. Maybe my frontal lobe fully developed today. I don't really know or care about what I do. What I do know is if you thought you knew me, let me reintroduce myself. Love you, mama. I don't have no choice but to make you proud. I have every resource and opportunities that you didn't. I only wonder who you would have been with the head start I have. And I can only imagine, and I can only imagine how far my kids will go with the head start I'm giving them. Now, her mother died at McDonald's. She OD'd at McDonald's. She was a drug addict. She OD'd. And I sympathize with my sis, you know what I'm saying, for putting that in there. But what got me and what's getting her dragged in the comments, they said, you can't blame your baby daddy for bringing McDonald's. You need to go to therapy. Everybody in the chat was like, drag her, say you need to go to therapy. If my mama would have died in the house, that means I can't go live in a house no more or go visit a house no more. So this is what I was trying to tell the public, and I'm gonna tell her this because I know the video will get to her because people nosy, they know who I am. Go to therapy. You posting that your mom, you don't want no McDonald's around. If it trigger you that much, you need to go to therapy and tell your therapist, like, how can I work through my baby daddy bringing McDonald's in the trigger? You need to work through that trauma. But don't put that on your baby daddy. Yeah, you pick bad men. That's your decision. Then the sister posted on there. She took up for her brother. I mean, that sister post came in them comments. I'm a man, my business, but this is all public. So you put it out there. And here, where's the one that the sister said something? Oh, where's the sister at? Because this is a good comment. Sweetie, sorry for your loss, but we are all responsible for our own triggers. Perhaps therapies can be a huge help. Not everyone will know or feel, remember your trauma. It's sad, but it's true. Therapy will help you control your emotions when you're triggered by something. That was a good comment, but where's the sister at? The sister said something. This was the sister. So the sister was like, anonymous, I have shown you nothing but respect, but you lost me. You lost that from me now. How do you bash my brother so much, but never seen or heard you bash your daughter's father when he's never even around? My brother take care of his son, plus a child that's not technically his. While he's not even with you anymore, you have a lot of trauma that you feel like everyone around you should be responsible for. Be grateful that he's even took them and returned them with food. He loves them kids and do it, and so do we. And that's all that should matter. Take your trauma to therapy, not Facebook, when half these people is commenting don't even know both sides of the story. That's what the sister said. And of course, Anonymous, she clapped back. She said, "What was I supposed to cry? Because I lost your respect. Respect is earned. My kids have never heard from you since I was pregnant with your nephew. I'm glad to know if y'all wanted to reach out to me all these years, but at the very least, talk to my kids as an aunt. You knew how to reach me because here is everybody in my comments. Maybe everybody just stay quiet like you have been for the past 3 years." I ain't gonna say the lady name. I ain't gonna post her name in that. Blah 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 blah. And just like you think I'm wrong publicly teaming up on me, I hope you team up on your brother and make sure to hold him accountable for his wrongdoing. I can express myself as much as I like on my page, especially when I'm the one telling the truth. Have a good day, though. Then a sister clap back. You can express yourself publicly. Just know if I see it, I'm gonna defend my brother publicly. I don't reach out because the times I have don't respond. So I'm not going to keep texting someone and not getting a response. I have to keep in touch with my niece and nephew through my brother. Unfortunately, like I said, go to therapy and start reaching for attention on Facebook. Then she said, I see line runs in the family. Cause the last message I remember was you telling me how great of a mother I was. Cause isn't this you? Isn't that me responding? Again, it's a free country. I won't limit your freedom of speech. I just ask that it be the truth. So she had post a receipt. So I just want people to understand, and then we all got to work through our own troubles and stuff like that. But I remember this young lady. She's a grown woman now. And I will never forget in the church, they would read her report card. Oh, she got all A's. She's so smart. All A's. She's so smart. All A's. She's so smart. She's so smart. They would like pump her up on a pedestal. And I thought that was a great era, like to do this all the time, because you holding a person up to a standard that you want them to always be perfect. So when she got pregnant in college, she had a mental breakdown and she had to go to a psych hospital. And nobody from the church reached out and said, hey, get her into some therapy because she need therapy. This same girl had literally went on a manic rant at church for 30 minutes. They let her talk for almost 30 minutes. She need counseling. She need therapy. And until we as the church echoes that, and preach that, we will continue to have these young women pick these bad men because, again, it's their trauma bonding, and she didn't have a father. Her father was not there, and she picked these bad. You need to work through that trauma, and I'm working through my trauma. So I'm just telling you by example. You got to work through it. But telling Facebook, all Facebook gonna do is leave a comment, laugh, share, cuss you out. That's it. Facebook is not therapy. It's not. It's okay if you want to share some stuff, but with that particular post, you need to go tell it to your therapist. Go let your therapist know. McDonald's triggered me. I seen somebody with a Big Mac and I had a breakdown. Like, you need to go to therapy, because if that's creating PTSD, then you need to work through that through therapy. I do feel for your mother. But sis, when your mama died, I was at the funeral. Before that, I went to your grandmother's house, cleaned up the house, helped serve the food. But when my grandmother died, you weren't there. And that just taught me a valuable lesson. Yes, I'm a help, but I'm not going to put 100% and you ain't putting 100%. I'm only going to give 100% if you gave me 100%. Now, the way I have my grandma thought process, I'm going to give 1,000. If you get 0, so what? I'm going to still give 1,000. I don't believe in that way of thinking. Because you got to take care of you. Amen. You got to. You got to. I don't understand it. So when I saw that post, I said she needs to go to therapy. She's a beautiful young woman. Got chunky though. We all got fat. I got fat too. But you're still beautiful, light skin, beautiful, red bone, thick. But you're picking the wrong man. And see, I had this much sense. I said, I ain't ready to produce a child. So what I'm not going to do is go smash a woman. Because there's a strong possibility that she could get pregnant. And I don't like to wear condoms. I'm going to keep it all the way real. I'm celibate. And the reason why I said, until I get right all the way mentally, spiritually, and it's a big one too, financially. If I'm not all the way there with the trio, I'm not ready to have kids. Because one thing kids bring is bills. Bills, 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 bills. And if you're going through mentally, emotionally, financially, spiritually, you don't need to be having kids. And I had that much coming. That was the best decision I made. Because I wasn't ready. And I knew it. So that's why I'm not going around cracking women. I keep it in my pants. I keep it in my pants. I ain't ready. It was this beautiful woman. I ain't gonna never forget her name. Thick, short, thick, beautiful. I couldn't believe I pulled that. I'm like, I pulled that. And I was ready to marry. I wasn't ready to marry her. Like, I could see myself marrying her. But I wasn't ready. I was still cracking men. I wasn't ready. So I'm glad I made a decision. She was hurt. I was hurt. But I'd rather us be hurt, not together, than me use you as a covering in all my trauma and bring all this problems to you. You know what I mean? So I said, let me pull it back. I still remember this woman's name. And I hope that she married. And I hope that she got a family. I hope that she's still breathing. Right, Paul? Then we tried to track her down. We couldn't find her. And I love women that don't do social media like that. That's the type of woman that I love. I don't love women that posting and thirst trapping. I don't let everybody in my woman's business. Anyway, so let's get into the celebrity gospel. So I had to open up with that. I'm going to give me 2 more minutes. Just 2 more minutes. I pray and I advocate for that churches around the world need to implement spiritual therapists and counselors. They should promote that and preach that and teach that sister, maybe you need to go to therapy. If you always crying, you can't sleep, you got eating problems, you beating on women, you need to go to some therapy. Get you some counseling. You having thoughts of wanting taking your life and your children, your wife, go get some therapy. And I'm going to say this, and I know, Paul, I'm going to say this, and I know I'm going to offend somebody. But if you just want to pow yourself, then pow yourself. Don't take out your whole family. What they got to do with that? They innocent. You want to pow yourself and your family? That's crazy. That just, when I saw that funeral of those young babies just in that casket, I said, that's so selfish. That is so selfish. You take your family out and yourself. That's selfish. Because if you want to just take yourself out, take yourself out. Don't take your whole family out. What they got to do with that? That's your problems. And you don't need to get married. You don't need to have no children. You can't control your anger. And women, watch out for that. Man get mad and knock you across your face. Hit you in your nose. Body slam. You don't need to be with a man like that. Soon you say somebody order, he backslap you. You fall over the chair. Legs all twisted. Lip is swollen. Eyes swollen. You don't need to be with a man like that. He give you a choke slam you in the table. He think you're in a WWE ring. Like, you just don't need to be with a guy like that. And my heart do ache for women that go through that. And these dudes, they're weak and they're stupid. Like, that's crazy. Why would you do that to a woman? Let me move on from that subject. Now, I saw Nicki Minaj post, and I'm gonna share this, and I know I'm gonna offend her, and I know I may get blocked. But ask me, do I care? Because I don't care if I get blocked by Nicki. I feel like Nicki is she's a little touch in her mind, and she's jealous of new talent. But I saw something with Trim, the one that was on Coconut Water. I like that song. I want me some coconut water. And I'm listening to the record, and I'm listening to Trim. I said, is you surpassing Nicki Minaj? And shout out to Armand. I did see his post with the lady, the Trim had on a pink wig. I said, I'm with that. Because Nicki need to feel the repercussions and the consequences of how she dog walked Lil' Kim. So she needs that karma. I'm going to scream coconut water. Now, Trim, if you're smart, you should work with Lil' Kim. She still got a lot of clout. Put on the record. And throw little digs at Nicki. You know? Like, Nicki was upset, and she blocking her bar page. Y'all stupid. Y'all can support who y'all want to support. Like, who are you, chick? You ain't out here doing no records. You married a man that's on the SO list. I'm over here with some coconut water. At least you can drink coconut water at the playground. Nicki Minaj's husband can't do that. And the song growing on me. Now, Trim, I'm going to say something to you really quickly. And I know I'm going to get a little pushback in the chat, and that's okay. They can drag me in the chat. But I'm looking at your body. I'm looking at your body. And I see you with a t-shirt on. And I see you had a stack of cash. I don't see no chest meat. So once you get your money up, I want you to get your top rack, your breast meat fixed. I see you with that pink wig on. It's a dig. And when I looked at your backside, you look like you a Boy Scout. I need to see women. I need to see thickness. You need to be thick. So if you got to go to Atlanta in the hotel room and get in the closet and let T.S. Master shoot you over some concrete, do that until you get your money up. That's the only thing I feel like you really ain't there. You look giving me Boy Scout. You know, just with a wig on. You know, I just want to see thickness. Now, I got to give her this advice. I gave it to Erica Banks. But I feel like you need it, though. You seem so out of place. Like coconut water. Water make you jiggle. It's like thick coconut water. You know, you got to be thick and juicy. And you giving stick. You giving cocoa stick. I need to see you with some breasts and a butt. I'm just saying, I don't need you to go going back 3 or 4, 5 times like Erica Banks. Just get one good doctor and do that. Now, Erica Banks, she took my advice. My sister took my advice, and she overdid it. She did it too many times. Now she look like a swollen pumpkin. But I'm liking your song, Coconut Water. So I'm going to leave you a voice note. Thank you. I'm going to leave you a voice note. Thank you for that, sister. I'm going to leave her a voice note. And I'm going to follow you. And I want you to listen to my advice. Hey, Sister Trim, this is Wiley. I want you to get that body done because it's giving stick. I want you to get the breasts, the butt. I want you to get the thighs done. I want you to get all that stuff done. I want you to talk to no, I want you to talk to the Young Miami. Now, on this remix, I think you need to put Kim on the Coconut Water remix. Put her on the remix. Or put Young Miami on the remix because she hot. If you can't get none of them, put Kim because she's the original queen and lift up because that'll get under Nicki Minaj's skin. You want to get some clout, that'll get under her skin, girl. But I like coconut water. I just want you to get thick because you're giving leg, you're giving bones. You're giving bones. You're supposed to be coconut water, thickness, fishiness, glamorous. That's what I want you to do, okay? Now don't block me. Listen to my advice. I ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong. I'm gonna tell you what's right. All right, talk to me later. So I know that let's just start the war. Getting little Kim up in there. You know what I'm saying? Because you say you the prince of the rap. Get the original queen of rap, the Kim. Do that. Get her on the record. And I like Young Miami. Where my scammer at? Where my booster? Like the scammers and the boosters. I like that. Now, one thing about Young Miami, she got some good ghostwriters. I like that. Spin that shit. I like it. That's a good ghostwriter. And I guarantee a man wrote that record. I get it. I'm with that. She thick, she chocolate. You know what I'm saying? And they like the record. I'm with that. And I like you on the remix, yo, man. I'm liking that. You getting wins. And I'm glad you got some good ghostwriters. It's good because you can't rap to say, you know what I'm saying? You can't rap to save your life. But if you got a good writer, you put that beat behind it, you did it pretty decent. Yeah, you did it pretty decent. They try to feel like this the chest me is pulling me forward. Don't do it, sis. Do it! Good. I cannot stand. I cannot take Young Miami in large doses. They said good. She did good. Young Miami is a oh see you trying to drag. You trying to jag. But I will open up the phone lines if y'all want to call in. And I want to hear from y'all. Give me a second while I get the phone lines open up. Now I gave Erica Banks a suggestion. And then you know what, Trim? You need to come on the Wiley show. Come on the Armand Wicked show. That's it. Just come on our shows. That's it. Don't go on nobody else. Should come on this show first. And then just do a then just do a tour on YouTube. And if you disagree with me in your body, you can let me know in the chat. I'll send you a link. I'll send you the number. Let me send you the number to the show. Give me a second. I'll send you the number. I'm live. You only got 100-some thousand people watching. You got 160-some thousand people watching you. I mean, follow you on Twitter. I mean, on Instagram. Yeah, come on the show. They said, "Oh, watch Evan's Tubi shows." She's on Tubi. She do definitely need to be on Tubi. Anybody want to call in? I thought that was her texting me. That was me talking in the phone. And the words just going and going and going and going and going. Was she on Tubi? I didn't know she was on Tubi. Hey, Trent, we have 34 million people watching. And so you can call in right now at 972-674-9462. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Give me a second. Okay, hold on one second, since I want to bring you on. And something. And y'all make sure y'all reach out to Trim to get on the Wiley show. Cause y'all was definitely being messy. Send it to Trim. Do it before she get that body. body should be acting brand new. Ask me how I know. Hey, girl.
Hey. Okay, how you doing, Wiley?
I'm doing good. I'm excited because I got an A minus in class, and then I was listening to Coconut Water. I like the song, and to me, she don't sound like Nicki Minaj. If I'm not,
She
it
to
don't sound
me,
like Nicki to me.
I don't feel like she sounds like Nicki Minaj, but everybody that come out sounding animated or talking about their tippy toes, all of a sudden they think it's Nicki Minaj coded. The girl ain't never say nothing bad, and the girl don't have to be every interview she talking about how she inspired by Nicki Minaj. She started doing that, then everybody gonna be saying how she trying to use Nicki Minaj's name to build a fan base.
Uh
You know,
oh.
Nicki Minaj wasn't the only one that wore pink hair and the bun and all that. It's like Nicki Minaj not the only one, but I feel like that was kind of embarrassing that you're almost 50 years old and you're unfollowing your fan pages for like supporting Trim. But it's like, girl, you're not feeding the people. You're not putting nothing out. Like, if you don't want your fans, um, listening to other people's music or like even like taking a peek on the other side, then girl, you need to drop some music. You need to be more consistent with dropping music. Like, it's just so crazy. But I don't even understand why people hate Trim so much. I mean, she's a young girl, and then the people that's hating on Trim is like old as shit. Like, baby, she 19, she 19 years old. She young. She turned. She confident. She doing a lot of things that a lot of us was even doing when we was 19. So for her to be like this young upcoming rapper, I feel like the newer generation needs some more girls. The Cardi B's, they old and washed. A lot of old and washed. Everybody is like old and washed when it comes down to like the rap industry. Like, let some other people come in. Let some young girls come in. And let's see what the other girls have to have. Let's see what the other girls are coming with. So, I respect the little young girl. She young as hell. She 19. So I respect the dedication and the hard work. At least she ain't talking about having sex with people for money. At least she's not like pushing prostitute music or in other words, city girl music or what y'all taught her, Megan Thee Stallion talk about doing all that stuff. So at least she rap about having low body counts and how she likes to party and how she likes to twerk on a boat and how she likes to drink coconut water. So I don't see nothing wrong with Trim. I don't even think she should get her body done. Wiley. She should
You
not
don't
get
think,
her
but
body
she's going to
done.
do it
Her
though.
body is
Like
fine. We
she's
need
going to
more
get that body
realistic
done.
bodies
Like
out here. We
cause
need more
she see what I
you
see.
either think in the black culture, you either thick or you fat like Lizzo. We can't never have no skinny girl. Y'all done
That's
bullied
not gonna
Erica
happen.
Banks.
Not as a rapper though.
Y'all done bullied who else? Who else? What's that girl name? Cora Ray. Y'all done bullied her so bad she went out and got her breast done after she said she wasn't gonna do that.
She was a stick though. Like I'm just when I see coconut water, and then you see who did it, like she look like a boy scout. Like she needs to get the breast. The you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, no, she is fine. She is
but do
fine
okay.
just
Let's
the
be
way she
real.
is.
Don't you think she's gonna do it
She
though?
putting it on
Eventually,
for the skinny girl. She putting it on for the tiny girls. We can't hear everybody and their mama big and busted.
but
BBL,
she
botch
not.
bodies. We got enough botch body rappers. We got enough
She's
of them.
she need to eat some turkey wings, some chicken drumsticks. She need to get that body together. But
I
I like
mean,
the
maybe
song
it
Coconut
looks like
Water.
by the arm she do be looking like she be working out though. She probably just needs to do some crunches, but we got enough botch bodies
I
rappers.
like. Don't get me wrong. I like her sound. I like and so when I went on Armand's page and he was talking about it, I said, "Let me give this girl a chance." And then I saw my future husband Caillou posting her coconut water song. I was like, well, "Let me listen to it." So I listen. I was like, "Oh, I like this." And I think for her to get a name for herself to build up the brand, because I think she already got traction. If nobody else call and say yes, she need to call Lil Kim. Lil Kim need to be her first call. And that's going to give her media attention. The press going to eat it up. They're going to ask about Nikki, and I think she need to be trained on that question. I think it would be dope. I honestly
Yeah.
get a good producer to do it, and that'll force. And if y'all want Nicki Minaj to come outside, put Lil Kim on the record. Nicki gonna be outside that next week, if not the week.
Yeah, I'm like, Nikki, why you unfollowing your fan base because they said something about Trim? Like, girl,
and they gonna
you
move on
ain't never, you
eventually.
ain't never. It's like Nicki Minaj, you know, for the past year, that lady has been, as one fellow Sagittarius to another. Me and her, we born on the same goddamn day. And that girl has been spiraling ever since last year. Something is not right within her personal life. She's not happy within her personal life. So she literally is just taking it out on everybody. Like
I agree.
happy hoes ain't hating. And that's a real true statement. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I'm up here, I'm following my fan base over a 19-year-old. She's 19. She's 19. And she's black. She want to preach all that blackness when it comes down to Cardi B, but when it comes down to another black rapper, real black, not Ice Spice black, I'm talking about real black, B2B buckshots in the kitchen black. This is how you want to gatekeep her.
I feel like that's why I think she should work with Lil Kim because it will get the blogs talking, the media talking, and people can say what they want to say about Kim. She's trending right now with her song, "Not Tonight." You ain't sticking this, you ain't licking this, or some that song been trending over TikTok, and I think it just to put her on the record. I think it would send shockwaves in the industry, and I think it would be dope. And Nikki see everything, and her fan base. And I'm gonna say this, and it's the truth. Nikki fans will move on from her. I'm sorry, nobody's on top forever. I keep telling y'all this. Nikki is very talented, but she can't be gone for years because somebody's going to fill that void. Young Miami got a hot song out. Despite what y'all want to say, it's hot. The baby, he's oh my god, he's sexy and his music is hot. Like no shade. I like his song. I like the cooking. I like his swag. He had a comeback. And to see young Miami on that record, I'm like, that's dope. I like Glorilla. That's dope. But we don't have a young girl like 19. She's younger than all of them.
Right.
She can't even drink legally.
Yeah.
So I
I
think
just feel like,
Nikki is a jealous hearted, bitter woman. And this young
hmm
girl is showing it even more. And that's why I say if you really want to sell it to Nicki Minaj, I would put Kim on that record and talk
that's
what
why I'm
is.
like, every time when Nicki Minaj get on the internet, it's like she always got some mess going on, or she always online huffing and puffing and just doing a lot. And I'm just like, girl,
Ever
at
since she
at one
became
point in your life,
MAGA,
you need to get it together. Like you just always angry all the time, girl. You one
oh
of the
wait a
richest
minute, that
women
trim.
alive. Why are you so angry?
I'm seeing a video Trim did 4 days ago, and she in this red, like not red bikini, but it was like a red. It looked nice. She's gorgeous. I would definitely
Yeah,
tap
she's
that. I don't like her in the
crazy.
men clothes, like the t-shirts and stuff like that. But this black wig, the black and blind, this is dope. And she got the nails. She's on top of a pool table. Oh, let me reshare this in my story. Okay. The Princess of Rap. Let me put that in my story.
Nah.
I love it because they be watching my story. For some reason, these people be in my stories. So, okay. I like it. If you were to get the boobs done a little bit more, get a boob check because she got it's a little tatas up there, but it could be done more. You're gonna get that work done eventually. I mean, I can see it in her. Once she get the money, she's gonna get the work done. Y'all get mad. Oh, we need the city girl. That girl gonna get her body. Soon she get her first $1 million check or $10 million check. She getting her chest done and her butt done. Period. Point blank. It's gonna
You
happen.
think so?
Absolutely. I put $20 on it. That girl will get her body done. It's going to happen. I mean, it is what it is. I'm just the one that's echoing it out, saying the silent part out loud, like Erica Banks. They come out humble, but they see the blogs, they see themselves. They be like, "Oh, I need to get my body done. I need to look like Nicki Minaj. I need to look like K Michelle, the original K Michelle before she took out the cement." But I think she's going to get it done, and she's
Yeah.
a beautiful girl, by the way. But Nicki have always been jealous. We know this. And so we should see her steps. I'm glad that it's some new because like if we would just depend on Nikki, she haven't had nothing out. in the last two to
Mhm.
3 years. So we need some new blood. I'm glad I'm eating it up, Young Miami. I'm eating it up. We got Young Miami outside, Glorilla, even Brorilla. No shade to Brorilla. Did the diss record. That was dope. I was eating that up too.
Her sister said, her sister on Baddies, and her sister is on Baddie, and somebody had fought her.
Did she win the fight?
Somebody had fought her. She
Should she
said
get a?
some big
I
ugly
don't blame
girl.
bro. I don't blame. That's how you do it. Cloud chasing your sister get shows. I don't blame you. That's how you do it.
Yeah, she all on Baddies now. I was like, child.
I gotta get into that. I'm gonna get back into Zeus, y'all. Y'all about to get me back into Zeus.
They going down. We better keep up with Zeus. You know, when they do they whole surviving Zeus, we gotta be front row and center because I want to know what they was doing.
We definitely gonna get back at Zeus. Absolutely.
But but that's all I was calling in for. I just feel like Trim, she doing her thing. She did a great job at Rolling Loud. She was very hyped, and she doing her best, and she 19 and she doing what she wants. She don't got no stripper background.
And I think she
She
need to
ain't
date the
talk about.
baby. I think she need to date the baby, like a relationship, like a relationship, like an industry relationship.
I
I
don't
think she
know
need to.
what rapper is hot right now. Ain't no hot male rappers out right now.
The baby
I
is
don't
hot. He got a
know.
hot record.
He got what record he got out right now?
Uh, uh, what the record that he got? Oh my god! And it's top. I can't think of the name of the record. He just
That
did. They
mean it
just.
ain't hot, Wiley. That mean it ain't
Not
hot.
spin that. Spin that is Young Miami. Where is that boy record? Hold
Yeah, she
up.
could do a song with well nah, that's kinda contradicting everything I was just saying about her
Pop
solo
that thing out of
music.
that left.
Spin that, spin
Pop that
that.
thing in there. Yes.
I,
I like the
Little
baby.
baby, let me see. We need to flood Trim Instagram and flood her Twitter for her to come on the Wiley show before
I
she
told her
gets
because
too
I
deep
sent her a
seated.
DM. I sent her a voice note. Y'all flood Trim daily. Sent her a message. Tasha sent her a message. And I know you're going to send her a message, Jada. Because we definitely need
Yeah,
her on the show.
I
That
am.
will be dope because I want to ask her the questions that the people want to know. I'm going to ask her questions
And
people
I
want
want
to
to
know.
know what is Agachanis because, baby, I don't know nobody personally from North Carolina or South Carolina, but I've worked with enough people and I've been around enough people to know don't I ain't never heard that. I ain't never heard that from no I ain't never heard that. That is just because I just feel like if that was a popular thing out there in that city or that state, I feel like more rappers would have been trying to do it. But
I'm just glad that she out here and that she's trying and that she's getting it from the ground up. They can't say she's industry made, like she's getting it from the ground up. And now I can
yeah,
say,
somebody was trying to say she was a plant, and I'm like, nah, she ain't no plant. I mean, all because Doja and a couple of people were singing coconut water. I mean, hell, I didn't sell coconut water so goddamn much. I went to Kroger's and got me some coconut water.
okay,
It's
I
it's
like, and
just a
she definitely
catchy
need a
song.
her manager definitely to have her get a endorsement deal from Coconut Water. No shade. They need to capitalize on it. That
Yeah.
need to be in a commercial.
No, I agree. I agree. So I don't think Nicki Minaj should have came on the line hating and then posting a video of her talking about shit, be quiet. I'm like, when is y'all gonna learn? Like, baby, we too old to be doing certain stuff. It's like give
I
that girl
agree.
young prop. She 19, she doing her thing, and
And
that's
she's
it.
19 years old. And she got her full life. She's not even in her 20s.
Yeah,
So,
she gonna. That's why I say she gonna fill out and shape out and do all that. So I'm like, she don't need to get nothing right now. She alright. She 19. She still got her middle school body. She
and
be
if that was
alright.
that bar page, I would turn that bar page into a trim page.
Yeah, might as well. Nicki Minaj ain't dropping that shit. She got better things to worry about. She got a husband that had a baby on her allegedly. They going through a divorce allegedly, and I could tell because girl, when you was in a relationship with your man before y'all got married and had a kid, but we ain't even really hear from you like that.
And then you
So
gotta
it's like I
understand,
know something going on.
and you gotta
I know
understand
something going on.
something is going on. You could tell, and she became this MAGA. That
Yeah.
was off brand. So no new music. And we gotta see how this new music gonna be. I know she probably recorded. Let's see. But I'm here for it. I
Mhm.
see her with the pink wig. Like people need to stop saying that Nicki Minaj, the pink wig, is that's Nicki Minaj. No, Kim was doing pink wigs, and she got it from Kim. So I'm not gonna say that she stole that from Nicki. And that's
And if we
anything.
want to talk about animated rappers, the only Lisa Left Eye of my generation was an animated rapper. Lisa Left Eye rap like a robot and rap like that high pitch, that yeah, like that type of rap sound. So it's like if we really want to get into it, we can write it off as Lisa Left Eye too. Now, because the younger folks don't know who she is, that don't mean like people who studied rap music or just influential rap females wouldn't use that as like as uh as a mood board.
No, I feel you. No, I feel you. I'm just going through her
Mhm.
page. The coconut water out now. I'm like, I'm really feeling it. Yes, she got to get her body done, but she's beautiful.
Yeah, she got a nice face. She just needs to, some of her dance moves look a little awkward, but
She
you
got to
know,
get the money to work with a better team to produce her and stuff like that. Definitely to get her butt done, most definitely, because she ain't got no butt. I've been said that.
remind me, you do not need to be a manager for no music artist. The first thing you gonna do is get their body
I'm gonna be like that manager at that restaurant. Turn around, turn around. You got it. Like, I'll definitely, yeah. She definitely will get it. Definitely will get it. I'm
I
just had.
tell her that I want to find his restaurant and go eat there because I gotta see. Y'all talking like that. I hope the food good too.
But they keep saying, like, everybody keeps saying the food be coming out late and cold, and they play the music really, really loud. But that's social media chatter. Until I taste the food, it is on top of a gas station. Uh, but okay, but it's look like it's very and it's look nice. And I
Hmm.
saw Santana went there, Tamar Braxton went there. There was some other
Yeah.
people, a gospel artist had went there, and they do real good. So I'm gonna just see when yeah. Let me know how the food tastes when you go there, because I know you gonna go there with your homegirls, and I already know. I already know. When I don't
Yeah,
see her,
I'll
I
let
said
you know.
she booked and busy. She out there, partying and clubbing.
I love the streets. I just went.
I want to see Trim. We got to go to her concert. Like whenever she do a concert, I know
Whenever
she.
she decide to have a goddamn concert. But she
Yeah,
got a couple of cute songs. She got that little boat song or whatever. I
absolutely. And
mean,
I
it's
think
cute.
like for the Coconut Rider, like the remix, somebody said she should put Doja Cat on there. I don't think
Oh
Doja.
yeah, 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 yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
Doja
You're
would do it
right.
though. I think a lot of them would be jealous. I think who will do it is Lil Kim will do it. Because a lot of them
I
was
can't
switching.
hear Lil Kim. Oh, yo, I can't
I
hear
th-
her deep
I
voice
think
up
I
on
think
there,
Lil
but I
Kim
can
would
I can
do
hear
it.
Doja Cat.
Dear Doja Cat, I think Kim. I think it would surprise a lot of. I think I'm gonna put my hand in the ring. Kim doing it though. Like if she really want to get to Nicki
She like,
Minaj,
play with the hip, huh? Lil Kim,
I don't think
like
she'll be like
coconut
that.
water.
They said don't sing a coconut. Oh, maybe Doja do it if she got.
Doja Cat was online singing coconut water. I can see her being on coconut water.
And I'm like, I
And
don't
that's the thing.
understand
And
why
that's the
Nicki
thing
Minaj.
I don't understand either. Doja Cat definitely stole Nicki Minaj's whole like little stilo, her whole like pop stilo. Like that song, I bet you stay. So like how the way she was rapping, give it whatever.
Ah,
Y'all know Doja
yeah,
Cat
yeah.
catalog. She was stealing like how the way she was rapping too. She did the same thing. So it's like I don't know where the bias coming in from. Is it because she's Trim's a black girl and Doja's kind of like that
Probably
biracial
so. And you know
queen
they
that people like?
women. They,
But I mean,
they
Doja Cat definitely. Come on now.
they pin women against themselves. I was on Armand page, and he said on his page, Trump swinging at the Queen wasn't on my docket for today, but I'll
Now,
say
only thing I can is he is starting that goddamn narrative that girl Trim don't pay homage or whatever. She said that she likes Nicki Minaj and she loved the barbs. I mean, I don't know how much you got to put down to be like, oh, what you like.
I think,
She said she
and
liked
then you got to be careful
everybody,
with
and I
that
feel like
too.
she don't. I feel like Trim don't need to, even though people think that her style reminds them of Nicki. Okay, but remember when Doja was mimicking her style and she was basically saying "I love you, Nicki" in all her records.
I
People literally got
remember
tired
when
of
Nicki
it.
Minaj was questioned about Lil Kim. I'm gonna be better than Lil Kim. Come for the crown. She used to say, I know I heard to sell your album on PayPal." She went in on Kim. So
Yup.
if Trim take her style, take it.
Amen.
Because Nicki came in and stole Lil Kim's style. Lil Kim said out of her mouth, I ain't put this in her mouth. She
Come
said,
on.
that was the sound I was going to come out with. Whether they liked my vocals because she was still rapping how she was rapping. Soon as she heard a song that I was doing, she changed up her whole sound. So if Trim is stealing and biting off Nicki, then bite off a chunk of her butt. Do it.
Come on.
Because you're going to
Come
get that
on now.
karma. And Nicki can't handle it. Nikki can't
Yep.
handle it. It's gonna get worse. You know what I'm saying? Because this woman is young and she's hungry.
And you can still, she's still at that age where you can mold her into a superstar.
Absolutely.
She ain't old. She ain't in her
Absolutely. She's not
early
even in her
late
30s or
20s,
20. She's
damn near
19.
30s. You know, when you get in your late 20s, early 30s, you already thinking you know it all. So you ain't really trying to listen to nobody anyway. Them 19-year-olds, they gonna be hungry. They gonna be willing to listen, and they gonna be driven. They gonna be like, what they? It's easier to mold them. So yeah,
Yeah,
I
and
don't
somebody
think that was
said,
a
oh,
good
it's a
idea because
video.
if Trim get out here and start dragging Nicki Minaj and start talking about her ass, then people gonna be all hurt and stuff.
Thank you. Somebody said that Cardi and Stephon Diggs was arguing outside of Maryland. We need to talk about this. It's a new video. I'm not surprised. I mean,
Man, let me say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna jump down. That's why I'm glad. Of course, I love the Lord and Savior. I love God. But I'm so glad. I'm just gonna put my stand hat on, my fan girl hat on. But I'm so glad that Beyonce, certain people that I like as an artist would just never. Cardi B looks stupid, and she looked like a pick me. Ain't no way in hell I'm Cardi B with a bunch of money, body looking like T, and I'm settling for Stephon Diggs after I didn't find out that he smashing the help. You mean to tell me that you can't even smash one of the elite prostitutes? You mean to tell me you gotta smash the help? Then this girl fixing food. This girl probably been spitting in my food the whole time. Then you messing around with my stylist too. Like, dang, then you done had all these babies on me. I'm Cardi B. Like, I be rapping like I'm the head B in charge. Like, I'm that B. I'm the prize. And they ain't even treating her like she the prize. They treating themselves like they the prize. And girl, you just lucky to be here. She's embarrassing. And when she look back on this, she gonna be so embarrassed. She gonna cringe. But that's all I have to say. Thank you, Wiley.
well, my just said something. The queen is coming. We should see it. And if we want to see her come out faster, I think I think if no other female artists say yes, get Kim on that record. Because, and then go on a tour and have Kim call you and endorse you, say, yeah, yeah, you the princess of rap, coconut water. If you say that, like, if you want drama, Kim can bring the drama. Okay, and this will definitely be a full circle moment. But thank you, sis, that you said what you said. But Stefan Diggs, you know what I'm saying? He's gorgeous. I'm not surprised that Cardi B is still acting like she from the project. So she's still picking
Mm-mm.
these bad dudes from Offset.
But I done stop
But at least
talking to
with
guys for
Stefan Diggs, he
less.
got more money
Like,
than Offset. You know, there's no shade. He's not in no gambling
I
debt.
mean, baby. When you know you look good and you have confidence in yourself to get you another man, baby, you ain't settle for no stuff like that. I done stop talking to guys for less, baby, because I look good. outsmart. I know what I bring to the table. So, baby, this is you ain't the Beyonce of the show. I'm the Beyonce. So she
But
just
you
looked like
saw
a
how he was
queen.
kissing all up on her at the Mother's Day thing. He was kissing
Yes,
her.
that was and it was for his foundation. So he probably had Cardi B flying so it could look good for his deep foundation for women. Like, are you like you the joke literally write itself. Like
And she
people
was
are so
hugging.
dumb.
She
I
was
would not
hugging
if
his
I was Cardi B,
mama.
I wouldn't have went to the function.
You know,
For
Cardi
what?
B. That's her baby daddy. So she still, women, y'all fall quick with these men when they give y'all that
Not
peen.
no Pookie. She should have been around when you was lacing the girls up about the Pookies and right.
But they love
She
them
needed to
Pookies. And
listen to them
I don't
statements.
care what women. Some women still they have that Pookie and Ray Ray urge. And it's different with women versus with a man with a Pookie and Ray Ray. You man can't get pregnant. So you with a Pookie Ray, it's a possibility that you can get pregnant. I don't think you need to get pregnant about a Pookie Ray, but if you do, make sure that Pookie and Ray Ray got a coin. And Stephon Diggs, do you think he gonna get re-signed with another team? I think so, maybe. I
Yeah,
don't think
now
he's
that he got that stuff over with, unless
yeah.
that man come back around, that man that say that he did that,
Oh yeah, that
that stuff
case.
to.
But I don't think they dropped him with that. They dropped him with that women
No,
case
I
before
ain't
that.
seen nobody drop that case.
Yeah, so that they still going through that battle and stuff like that. And if he like to go both ways, I'm not surprised and shocked. I'm not shocked. I
Well,
don't
Cardi
think.
B did tell the girls to get on prep, but
Yeah, but I don't think that
mm-mm.
man. I don't think that man. R word that man. I just. It's hard for me to believe. I believe he's a clout chaser, and for him to sit with Tasha K, automatically you just get an L of not listening to you at all. Now, if you was on Gail King, Oprah Winfrey, CBS This Morning, something like that, then maybe I'd be like, oh yeah, he may be credible. But if you sitting on Tasha K, okay, mm-hmm, I believe it when I see it
Uh-huh.
that you was our word about Stephon Diggs. He put some in the drink. Y'all probably was smoking and y'all probably did something and you probably feel guilty.
Well, he
Or
said that
you probably avoided
they was on drugs.
I think they both did it. He probably did it willingly. It looked like he go both ways and Stephon Diggs didn't want to date you and you wanted to be just like the BBL chef. He screwed her, but he
Hmm.
moved on. He had Cardi B and now she going off and stuff like that. But again, Stephon Diggs not gonna be faithful for nobody. His peen gonna go everywhere. It is what it is. He know he's attractive. He know he got money. It's dudes that's not even attractive be screwing a lot of women.
Oh
So it's
yeah,
not always about looks. But if you got the looks plus the wealth, you're gonna always smash. It's hard for you to be faithful to one person.
yeah. Just don't make me look stupid.
No, I'm talking about the guy
Just don't
is
make me
suing
look
the
stupid.
guy is suing Stephon Diggs in that case. If I'm not mistaken, you said uh Stephon because they trying to even like get his not medical records, but they're trying to get his financial records and all that. Yeah. Then I saw the beat our boy the what is his name the DL Whisperer. He
Hmm.
got a lawyer now, and the lawyer
Oh,
is trying to
good.
get the Facebook post, the Meta post, because they want to. He want to make sure his DO Whisper team want to make sure that those screenshots are for Meta and not doctored. So they're trying to get that
Right.
from the state. So yeah, he's not taking a deal. He got a lawyer, and they're fighting back. So we will see about that. But so it's a good thing that he's still in jail. So just in case, let's just
Uh-huh.
say he loses and have to serve time, it's best that you have time served that works in your favor than versus you being out and pick up a new charge. Or versus you getting
Right.
out and then going to prison for a year. Because if you could have did that 1 year
Right.
or some behind, because by the time it's going to trial and stuff like that, it'd be like over a year, probably November or
Yeah,
December.
because he been in there for
Mm-hmm.
a while.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He been in there for
Mm-hmm.
a long
They said
time.
Stephon
Well,
Diggs
we gonna see
bisexual.
this
He
Saturday
probably
if
is.
people pull up to the to his protest. I would like to see that. See what happened with that.
It's supposed to be what this Saturday. I'm gonna check on the blogs and see if he have 100 women out there, even 50 women out there. I say he tapped it. I say that's dope. That's good. He got. So we shall see. I think he would have had more people out there if he was free. So
Uh-huh.
we shall see. Because you know Dominique,
It's
she's
not
still
free.
no, it's free. But I'm talking about if he was free, if he was like out on the
Oh
street.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Because people would say, "Oh, I'm out in Mississippi or I'm out in this and stuff like that." We shall see if this going to be successful. Hopefully, he at least let's just say if he got 25 people, that's still a decent crowd.
That's still a lot. That's still a lot. But I'll go ahead and jump back in the bushes just in case somebody else calls
Okay.
in. Trim people, if y'all listening, go ahead, call us, set up an interview with the Wiley show. He's international, baby.
Yes, I would love.
All
I
right,
would love.
Wiley, bye.
Thank you, love you. Thank you so very much for calling in. Anybody else want to call in? The number is on the screen here. Okay. And shout out to all the graduates. I did send them a couple of congratulations. I want to shout out to one of my followers on X, Antonio. I think he graduated. He got his master's. What did he get? Is that your master's degree? I believe you got your master's, or I think your bachelor's. So congratulations to you, brother. All right. So the phone lines is open if anybody else want to call in and give their thoughts about the topic. But I think if he were to get, I think if Trim were to get Look Him on the record, it would be dope. And so definitely would be dope. My daughters will graduate 5th grade on the 28th. Congratulations! Yes, congratulations. So shout out to all the graduates and people graduating, people going to prom. I think my niece, she's gonna be graduating 8th grade this month. My nephew, he went to prom. He'll be graduating high school. Not my nephew. I'm sorry, my cousin. He'll be graduating high school. Uh, when is he graduating high school? In June, I believe. Uh, yes. I'm just saying. I'm saying y'all in here. I thought we was gonna get some more callers. Sure. It says Tasha K broke with no channel yet. Listen, she in a lot of mess. I believe Tasha K. She got herself in that mess. She got herself in that mess. That's all I'm gonna say about Tasha. She got herself in that mess. But I want Lil Kim. Let me reach out to Lil Kim. I love Lil Kim. Let me see. Damn, why they got like trim videos just coming down my timeline? I'm happy. Who is she signed with? Tasha got another channel? Damn, how many channels this woman got? Tasha K, how many channels you got? They gonna be working her down. Let me see something. Dang, let me go on her new channel and see what she's talking about. I'm trying to find. Oh, it's right here. Let me see. I'm just. That's crazy. She on a lot of YouTube channels. I would subscribe, but not doing that. Oh my gosh. Anyway, let's move on. They got her working like a slave. Go ahead. Yeah, so if y'all just joined in, I've been in school. I got an A minus. I got like 2 more weeks of school, and yeah, so I'm excited about that. I thank y'all for y'all support, and so that's how I've been at. Um, I did not talk about Kevin Hart and the roast. Um, for me, I understand a white comedian. It wasn't funny, but comedians always do jokes, and so it accomplished what it accomplished. I think it trended in number 10 on Netflix. It get people talking, it get people clicking and viewing and all that. So I know that George Floyd family is upset, but comedians always make jokes about George Floyd. They made jokes about Michael Jackson when he died. George Floyd will not be exempt of be making a joke out of. It is what it is. If you that timid, don't watch it. Oh, Kevin Hart shouldn't have been sitting there. Kevin Hart got paid to sit there, and it accomplished his goal. It got the ratings up. You had Cat Williams up there. They was making fun of my girl, the Black Republican. What's her name? Somebody post her. Not Sherry Shepherd. What's that girl name? Her show got canceled on the talk. They're talking about her husband committing the S word. And so comedians gonna always tell jokes. You're gonna offend half of the country, the other half will love you. It was thank you, Cheryl Underwood. It was talking about her. So you always you're gonna offend half the country gonna love you, the other half gonna do that. We just a little bit timid, what emotional, and we gotta have more thick skin. Like that's what. And if you don't watch a comedy show to get offended. You don't need to be watching comedy. I never forget it. My friend took me to. We went. Well, I took him because I was driving. We went to go see Jess Hilarious. She performed at the Arlington Prov, and she performed there, and it was a comedy club. And when we performed there, when she performed there, she said, "Oh, look at these two gay dudes." She was talking about me and my friend. I laughed. I didn't get offended. Oh my God, you said I was gay. So what? I laughed. It was funny. You know, I go to the comedy club, get turned up, drink a couple of drinks, and move on. I'm not going to be going to no comedy club to get offended. If you scared, go to church. What I look like getting offended? What I look like? Yeah, I got clocked because the person I was with. We was laughing. He was dancing. We got clocked. I was feeling all up on him. You know what I'm saying? And usually I don't even do that. But he was attractive. And I had some liquor in me. He was all that dancing. And I was dancing. He was twerking. I was doing a little struggle twerk. And she saw that. For some odd reason, she made us part of her set. But I didn't get offended. I laughed. And we got it in after we left that comedy show. Because I feel like this. If I'm giving you a ride, you got the tickets, you getting some D. It is what it is. I don't play that. I ain't gonna be bringing to no comedy show and taking you out to eat, and I ain't gonna get no ass. Like, come on. Then drive you all the way back to the. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. That's what it is on here. I was a whore back then. I was a whore. But I got clocked the ass. They said Mojo would have gagged you. Really? So I'm not upset about that. And speaking about that, I gotta go pick up her book. It's at the library. I gotta go pick up her book. And I'm so behind on books, but I'm like, my priority had been school and stuff like that. Or it's been school, but yeah. No, it's not Kyle. Was I thinking about Kyle? Definitely thinking about once I hit the lottery, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If I hit the lottery, I'm going to get that. I put them on a private jet. Well, first of all, legally speaking, I can't put people on a flight and make love to them and all that. That's illegal. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get on the private jet, send them a couple of racks, and I'm gonna hit that. It is, so I'm gonna crack that, of course. And then I'll come and talk about it on the blogs, how good it is. You know what I'm saying? I think my audience needs to know how good it was. From 1 to 10, how was it? You know? I got women on the list, like Kyla Pratt is on the list. Sherry Shepherd, of course, I'm going to crack that. And then I'm going to put her in a movie. Lil' Kim, of course. Definitely going to crack that. And then put her in a play or a movie. Whoopi Goldberg, definitely on the list. I want to see how freaky she is. I want to crack that, you know. And put her in a movie. But yes, they said got you. They said the producers got you a jet. I said if I hit the lottery, no shade, no shade, no shade. Let me hit the lottery. Can you manifest hitting the lottery though? I want to ask a question. I'm gonna have to call her man because he's like the manifestation guru. Can I manifest hitting the lottery? Is it because I think about it all the time in my dreams when I drink coffee, I ate some hot dogs and I put it in the oven and it was really good. And I was manifesting the lottery. Like, can you manifest in the lottery? Can you manifest this will be my man? Can you manifest? Because on my screensaver, y'all can't see this, but my screensaver is me and Kyle on a date. I got on my shirt and bow tie. I'm eating Simon, and he's eating a steak. And I got him, like, that's the first thing I see when I look into my phone. I'm seeing Kyle. It's no shit. I have a huge crush. That's my husband. It is what it's going to be. But I'm going to be in a grotto. They say you manifest on I think about it all the time. I talk to ChatGPT all the time. ChatGPT is my friend. And I talked to her, I said, how about, because you can't talk to regular people. Like, what if I get $115 million? They don't know. They'll say some stupid crap. Spend it, go to the strip club. I talk to professional. I already got my lawyers. I already got my CPA. I already got my investments that I want to do. All of that. No, I don't post like go to Kyle's house and go to Kyle's DM and all that. I'm just talking to y'all. Unless y'all tell Kyle that's y'all business or something like that. But I'm just telling you my message as a husband. And as my wife, it would be Kyla Pratt as my wife. Kyla Pratt as my wife. Yeah. They said you made an AI generated date with Kyle. Yes. I made an AI generated date with Kyle. We got the roses. We got the wine on there. It's really, really dope. I'm not going to show y'all the picture because that's between me and my boo. So yes, I had a picture on before, just him, but now it's just us together. I'm manifesting it's definitely going to happen. They said, baby, you talking to an Italian man on ChatGPT. Listen, I love the fact I talked to ChatGPT, and they already have the blueprint how I'm gonna run my company, the cameras I'm gonna use, like all of it. I already got the plan. I already got the plan. I just need to hit the lottery. Like no shade. I just need to hit it. Like come on now, come on, come on. I need to hit that. But Kyla Pratt definitely gonna hit that. Kerry Washington definitely I'm gonna try to hit that most definitely. Yeah. I already got my security firm that's gonna be like protecting me and all that. Yeah, just saying. Manifestation is real, and I know it's gonna happen. I'm not gonna let y'all talk me out of it. It's gonna happen. It's not. It's not if. It's when. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Okay. Um. They said when you do, there will be signs. Yes, really. What is the signs? What is the signs? I'm coconut water. Like, we gonna be drinking coconut water. Yeah, definitely. What was the signs? Let me know. I'm just saying. I love y'all. In the chat, y'all showing me love. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for that. It's gonna be great. I can't wait. But yeah, Kai was definitely on the list. I got other people on my list too, but Kai was like number one. That's wifey right there. Collie Pride. And I'm gonna be in a grotto. Did I say it right? Grotto? Grotto? Quadruple? What was that when you had three people in a relationship? Is it grotto? Like, is it when three people in a relationship? Do they call that a grotto? I'm gonna be out in the streets. I'm gonna just say that right now. Tropple. Is it a tropple? I'm gonna be out there in the streets. No shade. I'm gonna tell that right now. Definitely gonna tap Young Miami. Definitely. They say action machines to pronounce it for you. Okay. I love y'all though. I love being alive. I will love being alive. Like real. Coconut water, yeah. And if Trump get her body done, definitely I'll let her get it. Well, I give it to her now, even with her body like that. Nicki Minaj, and I'm not effing with Nicki right now. Now, I could F with her if she come with a hot song. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of it. I was listening to Chris Brown album, you guys, and it was a decent album. I can't even say that it wasn't a decent album. One of the videos I did see, it was like an old school soulful video. And people was like trashing the album. I don't know why people want to trash the album. It doesn't make sense to trash her album, to trash his album. He's doing really, 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 really good as an artist. You know what I'm saying? So somebody said Trim look. Why you say just Sheila? She don't look like DJ Academic. Stop that. That must be Lil Kim. I mean Nicki Minaj in the audience. She's 19 and first of all not even fully developed. Let alone her. Let alone her. Okay. Well, I'm just giving my idea. What? Why I can't do that? When do your brain fully develop? At 35? At 30? Right? Really? At 30? At 25. So my brain been developed for about 10 years. Really? Okay. I thought women develop faster than men. So men is 25 too? Oh, it's not 35? It's 25. I'm just saying, okay. I thought men was okay. Maybe all right. Mid to late 30s. Okay. Thank you. Okay. All right. Love y'all. I'ma go. Thank you for y'all support. This was a blessing. Thank you all for calling in. Well, thank you to the caller that called in. Thank y'all for y'all support. Keep watching, keep subscribing, keep loving. God bless you. Thank you. All right. Um, I do want to do a members only soon. So if y'all free, we should do it on this weekend, Saturday or Sunday. Let's see. Let's see. If y'all want to come through, we could do it on Zoom. Yes, Amazon wishlist. Make sure y'all go to the get the stuff on the wish list. You want to contribute to the show, Cash App, $Wiley Show 1990. Thank you to Venmo. God bless you. Thank you for anybody that contributes to the show. We greatly appreciate it. This was fun. Gotta go. Coconut water. I won't look him on the record. Now, when look him get on this record, it's gonna send shockwaves in the industry. No shade. It's going to send shockwaves in the industry. I'm not lying. It's when I tell you it's going to send shockwaves in the industry, it's going to send shockwaves in the industry. Now let me see what Nicki Minaj is talking about on there, because like she be just talking weird stuff. Like if she ain't posting no music, she be posting this political stuff. I don't understand that. All she want to just talk about this political stuff. Drop some music. No, man, I'm just seeing you online, but I will always watch the replay. Thank you. I don't know why people ain't getting a notification. I got to get back in the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? I got to get back out there. Really, I get back out there. I don't know why it's doing me like this. Or even Brandon Carson on my list. Oh my god, I gotta get a video of Brandon Carson too. I'm gonna be out in the streets. Oh, no shade. But little black boy, you beautiful little black girl, you are enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. We will see y'all in the next video. Talk to y'all later. Peace.